Today we're doing a mock test with the amazing Amelia. Not the airhead Amelia that turned up for the last mock test. Tell them when you got your test, Amelia.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. She's going to do a mock test today. We're going to include all the manoeuvres and hopefully get a pass out of it. I'm going to make this one a lot harder than the driving test, so to try and take her off our ear game. Have any questions before we start?
No.
They're pinched over here. Tell me how you check your brakes are working before starting a journey.
They shouldn't be slack or spongy, and your car shouldn't go to one side.
Good. Okay, we're going to reverse into that beer next to the one with the white car.
Mhm.
You got that?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
When you're ready then. I'm not going through the protocol because she knows exactly how it's going down.
I've done it again. I've gone in the wrong one.
Yeah, I know that. Done that last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's in, isn't it?
It's in.
Right, which one do you want to drive in, to the left or to the right?
What, up there or down here?
In here, do you want to drive forward into be on the left or do you want to do one on the right?
Well, I can just go in that one there if you want. Then
So,
you don't have to.
well, we're just going to go around the block.
Oh yeah.
So, which one do you want to drive into, the left or do you want to drive into it on the right?
Go that way.
So, we're going to drive into this one here. Do you want to go around and turn and drive it into the left or do you want to drive into it on the right hand side?
On there.
On the left.
Yeah.
You just turn left out of here. And at the end of the road, turn right and then right again and then go and drive it into that bay where the camera is. Drive it forward into the bay.
Which one was it again? The one with the draining?
Yeah, that one will do, the one with the draining. Thank you, that'll do. And can you reverse it back out to the left? Anybody who can be bothered to watch the video, please let me know in the comments box whether she's going to pass or fail. She has a test in about 20 hours time and I will be uploading a video in a couple of days whether she passes or fails. She's getting off to a flying start. She's got 2 manoeuvres out the road and both are passes with no faults recorded. So well done, Amelia. And then just make your way up to the right. Can you pull up in a convenient place on the left? First minor error for Amelia. She doesn't look in the mirrors when pulling up on the left. Now, had there been a car close behind and she suddenly just starts slowing down when there's a car really close behind, she'd get a serious fault for this. However, she gets away with it because there's nobody behind. Shortly, we're going to carry out the control stop. And raise my right hand and shout stop. I want you to stop the car quickly and under control as if a small child ran out in front of you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I may look round beforehand, but please try not to preempt the signal. In your own time when you're ready. Stop. Thank you. And then you drive on when you're ready. Second minor error and Amelia's first serious fault. Okay, the first minor error was for promptness. She puts enough brake on, but the clutch goes down a little bit early. Now, when you put the brake and clutch at the same time, you increases the chance of skidding and it increases its stopping distance. So you should put the clutch down at the last second. The serious fault was for observations. When she stopped, she drove on, but she just looked in her middle mirror. She took no blind spot checks whatsoever. At the end of the road, turn right. For some strange reason, well, I know why they do it, but learners like to stop too short at this junction. Amelia does exactly the same. I know you can see the left, but you can't see enough to the right, so you need to get up to the right line, the white lines. Amelia does nothing wrong, but I've seen learner drivers pull out of here, and you can only see like 6 car lengths down the road, so you need to get right up to the white lines to get a better view. Amelia has good technique here. She stops, she applies the handbrake, she's sitting a long time, but she just chills and then just takes the first available gap. I've seen learners panic when they've been waiting their ages and then they just pull out when they shouldn't do. So good work from Amelia. more confident work from Amelia. She's sitting there a while again, no gaps available. She realised she needs a bigger gap because she's pulling off on an angle. And she takes the first available gap and doesn't forget to check her blind spot. So again, this is good confident work from Amelia. Further forward. Just past that driveway. That'll do. Just stop here. Right, this is your manoeuvre. What I'd like you to do is to pull alongside the car in front and just reverse it back into a palm position. Try to do it within 2 car lengths, including your own. You'll go through it in your head before you do it.
Okay.
Press that button for us.
Which
Just
one?
one here. Top one.
I'm not going to crash into it, am I?
What? I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Right, when you're
Is that on
ready.
the road?
It's on the pavement there.
Oh.
Happy with that?
I don't know now. I think I'm done.
Done? Second serious fault. For Amelia, what happens is I think she's getting mistaken with the curb and the cobblestones, and that's why she's finished too wide. But remember, learners, if the driving examiner says to you, "Are you finished with that? Or are you happy with that?" He's trying to throw your lifeline here. Remember, he wants to pass you. He just wants to fail you. So Amelia could have just let this roll back towards the curb and then shunted it forwards, but she just leaves it where it is, so records a second serious fault. Drive on when you're ready. And turning right. At the end of the road, turn left. And can you pull up on the right hand side of the road? Can we reverse it back to Carlin's, keep really close to the curb. Third series fall for Amelia. Amelia, do you not see this great big hairy wagon coming down the road? You've got to stop when anybody comes near you because you're the odd one out here reversing. So you should have stopped because he was quite close. I'll do, just stop there. Right, driver, when ready. Third minor fault for Amelia. She goes around the bend too fast and too high a gear, and it was on a little bit on the other side of the road. Had there been a large vehicle coming from the opposite direction, then this most definitely would have been a serious fault. Amelia, when you come to bends that you can't really see around, that they're really sharp, you should be looking at second gear to go around them. Sometimes on the very rare occasion there is bends where you have to go around in first, but this bend in this particular car I would have picked second gear. Like an Amelia here, she's looking well ahead. She sees the white van, pull it out, and then just nips in on the left-hand side. So this is good work, good scanning and planning from Amelia. minor fault number 4 for Amelia. Amelia, you're one lucky young lady here. What happens is you put it into first gear instead of third. You're not driving a dumper truck. You're supposed to guide the gears, not force them. The reason you're lucky is there's a white van behind us. Now, when you do bring the clutch up, you do bring it up slowly and smooth, and that stops it from jerking aggressively. Then you do realise, and then you put it back to third gear. Now, I've had pupils fail for this because the car behind's had to brake really heavy, but you've getting away with this by the skin of your teeth. Take the second road to the right, that's your first one. Serious fault number 4 for Amelia. We've got an unmarked crossroads. We have 3 roads to check. You can only see the road ahead. I dual because there's a little bit on the fast side and I couldn't really take the chance in case there's something come from the left or right. Amelia, this is a learner thing. All learners do the same here. So you've got to look down the left and right hand sides of the road. If you drive like this tomorrow on your driving test, the only thing you'll be passing tomorrow is wind. You can't see it. Can you pull up the convenient place on the left? Fifth serious fault for Amelia. She pulls in between the driveways, which is great, but she mounts the pavement. It's illegal to pull up on the pavements unless signs tell you otherwise. Okay, start of independent drive. Drive to the end of the road, turn left, follow signs for you. Durham City Centre. In your own time when you're ready. Turning left, yeah. And then Durham City Centre. Good observation work here from Amelia. She spots the sign on the right hand side. It says you can use either lane to go into Durham, and she picks the left as the two, so good work from Amelia. Fifth minor fault for Amelia. She leaves it far too late to get in the right lane. You can see the signs to the left and right telling you that the left lane's blocked, and Amelia just reacts a bit on the late side. Minor fault number 6 for Amelia. She forgets to carry out the mirror signal manoeuvre routine. There's no mirrors before the signal for right. Seventh minor fault for Amelia. She gets too close to the black Fiesta in front. You've got to keep at least half a car length back, so if the car breaks down, you've left enough room to manoeuvre around it, or if you're on a hill, it could roll back. Minor fault number 8 for Amelia. She leaves it in second gear, stalls it, but she quickly realises and just gets back on with it. Minor fault number 9 for Amelia. She sees the police car to the right, and instead of looking back the white lines and doing the rolling first, what she does is just stares at the police car and then stops over the white lines at the roundabout. Had it affected other road users, then this could have been a serious fault. not going to go back to the test centre.
Right.
And we'll finish there. What do you think you've done?
Not good.
What is that?
I've done loads wrong.
Hmm?
I've done loads wrong.
How many serious faults have you got?
6. Is it more than
1,
that?
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's worse than the first time.
It is. You better get the prayer mat out tonight. Gee me. Oh. Right, first one. Control stop. This was very close to failing on the promptness itself. How do you do it with your feet?
Put that all the way down to the floor and then put that the rest down.
And what did you do?
Put the clutch down when I was...
You put the clutch down and brake together. So you need to put the brake down first. I didn't give it a serious. However, when you move off, where have you got to look?
Yeah, like all around.
Where did you look?
In the mirror.
Didn't check your blind spots, that's a serious fault. Parallel park,
Yeah, that was...
you straightened up too early.
Yeah.
Pull up on the right. You know when they pull up on the right, there's wagons come towards you. What have you got to do?
Oh, stop.
Didn't stop. Unmarked crossroads, well, this is where you try to wipe us out. Can you remember?
Yeah.
If you come to unmarked crossroad and you can't see, you just stop and put it in the first. Now, normally I'd let them drive through there, but you were going too fast, so I thought I'm not taking that risk.
Yeah.
Just to, it reminded me of, what do you call it?
Ariana.
Ariana. So I thought, no, stop there. And, you know, to pull up the side of the road,
Yeah.
you're allowed to pull up on the pavements.
No.
What did you do?
Did I?
Yes, pull up on the
Did I
pavement.
go up on a curb?
Yes, but it was a drop curve.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. And that was it. I've got a few minors. How did you feel on that bank?
I don't know what was going on. Me handbrake. I don't know what was going on with the handbrake. I was putting it on as high as it was going. I was still rolling back.
Well, you just need to bring it up just a little bit higher. You did eventually, but you look like you're watching a horror movie.
I was sweating. I was sweating.
So just pull it up until you feel the resistance. But could have gone a lot farther with it. Right, have any questions before I turn this off?
No.
If you watched the video, thanks for watching. Please leave your comment in the comments box whether she's going to pass or fail tomorrow. And don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Thank you.